Okay, really nice dehumidifier. We had some health problems here. We had some mold in the house, and so we decided to invest in a dehumidifier to go ahead and our first step. This one does 6,700 square feet, so it does a lot. Our house is only 30 by 40, so that would only be 1,200 square feet. This is 3,700 feet, not thousands, 100 feet. So it's actually like 4 times bigger than what we really need it for. But overkill doesn't hurt anything. Don't hurt anything at all. This is all digital here. It works out really well. It has a cleaner on it. It has a timer on it. You can actually bring the temperature down, or not the temperature, but you can bring the moisture contents down to like 50%, lock it in on 50%. It'll go up to it and stop, and it'll come back on when it goes below 50. I think it goes down to like 52 when it drops below like 52, and then it kicks back on at 48, and it kicks back on anything after that. We put a hose on it, and I put my own adapter because I want to run it continuous. It does 158 pints of water. I can't remember if you have to look it up again. I mean, it does 150. It does like 150 pints of water. It's got a really cool little filter here where you can keep it clean. Of course, your little radiator stuff's right here. It'll do self-cleaning, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. It is commercial, and then also it has a container down below. If you don't have a way to hook it up, like a hose, then you can just run the container. But it'll fill up pretty fast. So if you want to get the water out of your house, you're gonna be working. Because it really does its job. It does a fabulous job. You can see, turn it around. I'll show you the back. It's just got a handle on it. Place you can wrap the cord up back here. You do want to keep it away from the wall. We bought it because we had some mold issues, and it was making us sick, and so we went ahead and bought this. Now that was our first step to keep the dry it up. Our house was 76% moisture in it, which that's way too much. I mean, Seabird should only be about 50% moisture. I did some research online and found out what mold was doing to us. We've been in and out of hospital quite a few times with our sickness and our coughing. There's a lot of side effects from having mold. For respiratory, stomach, gut infections. Gut like bloating, pain and stuff in your gut. I had pain and stuff in the ankle or in my wrists and my arms. It might one day be there. It could be in my knees. It just went on. It went on. Like the pain. I mean, just to breathe sometimes, like you wouldn't get enough oxygen. That was really bad. And I even went for the testing I thought I had asthma. I did the gut thing where they do all the X-rays and they feed you food to see how fast it digests. Just a whole list of stuff that you wouldn't believe. And then you have to realize, well, there's nothing wrong with you. Every test comes back. It's negative. It's negative. It's negative. And I just kept doing my research online. I said, they're not helping me out. I'm not getting better. I was getting worse. I couldn't even lay down and sleep at nighttime. I was using the bathroom like 4 or 5 times a night. I was coughing continuous. I was seeing like I was smoked for, 50 years. I smoked, and I never smoked a day of my life. And I've always had really good lungs, and it just sounded like I was just coughing all the time. There's a lot of mucus, a lot of sinus issues. It was just a whole list of stuff. I can just keep going. I mean, sleeping all the time, being depressed. It was doing this to my wife and I both of us. So we educated ourselves more and more, and we learned more, and we're feeling a lot better now. So the dehumidifier does its job. So if you have that kind of issues in your house and you can smell a little bit of mold or something, please take your time and invest in something to get rid of that mold. Get somebody in there to help you for sure, because if you're getting sick, I even have a neighbor doing the same thing. That's why I said it wasn't. I know it's a mold issue because I have a neighbor that she coughs at nighttime, does the same thing, and she just can't sleep, and she's having some different issues and stuff. She's not really but we just don't know that because the younger people, they got a higher immune system than we do, the older people do. So it just kind of fights off. And the only reason, any way you can get rid of mold in your body, you got to take your time, and you got to. We take some natural stuff, and you got to work it out of your body, you know, and keep your immune system up as high as you can. I mean, if you're taking vitamin C or K2 or D3 K2, you know, it's really good for you too. But you know, by taking some of that stuff, we take some other stuff that we use in our drinks. It's been helping us out a lot. I mean, I've been getting out, moving around, doing things, feeling a lot better. Me and my wife both. It's amazing how I can go to, you know, not have to get up and go to the bathroom so many times, maybe once. And then no more coughing and no more sneezing, no more runny eyes, you know. I had it all. I had everything. I mean, it was getting bad. It was breaking me down where I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I told my wife, I said, let's get online. So I got to find out. And one day I walked through the house and I smelled mold. And when we bought this thing, we put it in. And ever since that, it's been about a month now. We're getting better. We're sleeping. So if you guys got that problem, man, come on. You got to look it up and help yourself, because, you know, even what we pay for this means nothing to what your health means to you. I guarantee it. So if you got any comments or anything, you know, any questions whatsoever, I mean, I'll try answering best I can. But I'm just trying to help people out and warn them that mold can really, really mess you up, make you sick. So if, you know, if you have the same problem, just let me know. Maybe I can answer something. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can guide you somewhere. I don't know. But don't stop and wait. You know, just go ahead and take action now with it, because they're doing more and more study on mold. If you look it up online, you'll be amazed. You'll be totally amazed. And the stuff that you go to the hospital and do, you're going to probably find out you got mold that's in your body. I have a brother right now that's having a little bit of problem. I believe that his problem is mold, because he can't even hardly talk. And where he lives at, it don't have the humidity like we do here. So on the eastern part of the United States. Okay, so if you got any comments, please, man, just leave them down below, and I'll try to answer them best I can. And please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.